After years of hiatus and months of planning, First Baptist Church of Spring Valley once again held a family camp. We held it at Camp Maranatha in Idyllwild, California. Our theme, having done all to stand, is the study of the armor of God. We split into 2 teams and each team had a champion, JJ for the prophets of the green pastures and Jabin for midnight blue. That's midnight with a K. Each team's goal is to win contests and challenges. If a team wins, their champion gets a crucial piece of the armor of God. The team that loses get a cheap imitation, or nothing at all. At the end of the camp, the 2 champions will battle each other in a test of strength and skill. Midnight Blue struck first, scoring the belt of truth during the fishing knot game. The prophet struck next, winning the breastplate of righteousness by reflecting a laser around half of a building, a game that pushed the campers to the limits of their endurance. The next day was more relaxed. The game we played was a modified version of rock, paper, and scissors. Even the pastors went for a grudge match. In the end, Team Green won the helmet of salvation. It wasn't all fun and games though. An unknown figure had been regularly harassing the camp. In the field games, Team Blue won the boots of preparedness during the slip and slide tug of war, while Team Green won the highly coveted Shield of Faith during the dodgeball event. The final piece was the Sword of the Spirit, and the campers had to make the word come to life in a photo scavenger event. There was a minor issue during the judging of the results, and even though Blue Team technically won the event, both champions were given the sword. This set the stage for the final challenge of the champions. JJ came into battle having the helmet, the breastplate, and the shield, while Jabin had the belt and boots. As expected, the fake armor just didn't help. One by one, the champions had to shed the weak pieces as they proved to be detrimental. JJ managed to get the upper hand, and just when he's about to seal the win, the unknown stranger showed up, revealing himself to be the real adversary, the devil. He fired his fiery darts, and because each champion didn't have the whole armor, they couldn't stand. But they did have something in their arsenal, prayer, and their prayers were answered. The true victor appeared. The devil's weapons were powerless against him. Jesus went to the champions and gave them the pieces of armor necessary for them to complete the whole armor of God. The devil watched, powerless, as the champions put on everything they needed to stand against him. But just as the champions were about to fight back, Jesus told them not to. They didn't need to. The devil was already defeated, and he declared the champions the victors. It It was at this time that Mark broke character due to creative differences. He felt that his character should not have lost like that. He wanted a different ending, one in which his character wins. So he attacked Jobin and JJ, but since they were both fully armored, Mark's attacks didn't do anything. He wore himself out eventually and had to be carried out. And that was how our camp ended, with valuable lessons and important truths wrapped in a memorable and immersive experience. And our hope and prayer is that whenever any of us remember that experience, the things that we learned about God and His armor would also come out.